She showed me the computers, the cell phones, the laptops, way back in the 70s. And she said this back engineering technology would be in every home and business and car and vehicle by year 2000. She passed on in 1992 and didn't get to see what she predicted, but we did. So I wrote a song called New Technology, talking about it. New technology is our philosophy. We put a man on the moon without them. New technology is our philosophy. Aliens came into us, and you see, they built the pyramids and Egypt and the pyramids. They gave us the cell phone, the microwave. They gave us anti-gravity to the beach of Harvard. They gave us the microwave, the camera. Gave us the toilet, everything we use. New technology is our way is here to stay. New technology comes from the people from the stars, from afar. New technology comes from the Omegans, Meridians, Illusions, Palladians. New technology is a breach of secrecy. The Army and the Marines use it every day. At Area 51 and right Addison's Air Force Base. New technology is here to stay. UFOs are real. They're not make-believe. They're just as real. The guy called Steve. New technology is everything you see. New technology is what the Masons and Joe Dollars and the generals and sergeants in the military know about. New technology is a breach of secrecy. It goes on endlessly. New technology comes from the people from the stars, from afar. New technology comes from the Meridians, Palladians, Illusions, Graves. New technology is a breach of secrecy. The Army and the Marines use it every day. And Area 51 is right Addison's Air Force Base. New technology is here to stay. New technology new. 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 New technology. UFOs are real. They're not make-believe. It's just as real as a gas hose. I used to be a buster at La Brea Tar Pits. An ex-Marine named Dick Kentrow took me there in 1976 to sell his t-shirts that I designed of the Milky Way in different colors. Now they're sold in a lot of stores. You saw those t-shirts that look like a Milky Way in different colors? I designed them for Dick Kentrow to sell. And he was retired Marine, made a lot of money off them. Well, Donald Trump brought out the La Brea Tar Pits. No vendors, artists, or musicians are allowed to be there. That's infringement on our freedom of speech. But before this happened, I met an extraterrestrial named Jessica Ordias. She told me she came from Star Corridor, 411 light years away from Earth. And I had some people in my church that were high up in the military. So I asked Colonel Janet Horton, who used to work at the Pentagon. I asked Eric Doyle, who used to work at NASA for 40 years. He worked with Robert Monk Brown. And then I used to be friends with a Navy SEAL named Derek Swire, but he didn't like my music or talent, so I had to bless him, release him, and forgive him. And he was old-fashioned. He was a Donald Trump, too. Conservative as they come, Republican as they come. But I had to bless him and release him and wish him the best. Well, without saying, I met this woman named Jessica Ordias. She said she was from Star Corridor. She looked so beautiful. She looked like Betty Page. Look up, guys. Betty Page was very beautiful in her day in the 50s and the 40s. And then she looked like Wonder Woman. Linda Carter, who used to play Wonder Woman. She was outstandingly beautiful.
and she predicted there was going to be a black president in the year 2000. She presented that I would be a famous actor. And I didn't believe she was an extraterrestrial until she took off her shoes. Her main toe was in the middle instead of on the side. I was friends with a guy named Colonel Wendell Stevenson who spoke on Coast to Coast. And I asked him, does this race exist? He said they do. Then I asked the Eric Doyle, he said they existed. He now works at Principia Christian Science School. And then I met Bob Renown, who travels with the Corinthians, and found out the Corinthians taught my great ancestors. My family's originally from Ohio, Pennsylvania, Indiana, on my dad's side. German, Irish, American Indian, Scandinavian, Swedish, and Polish. And my mom's side, German again, French, Canadian French, and a little bit of English and Dutch and Norwegian, and American Indian and Latin on both sides. Well, they told me that Orville and Wilbur Wright were taught how to make the airplane from the Corinthians, and he also taught a man in France at the same time. So I talked to Wendell Stevenson. He wrote a book about the Corinthians with Emerald Green and with the other guy. He's got a French name, Bob Renown. But anyway, you can learn their language and everything about the Corinthians. It's all on the internet. So I wrote a song about meeting this woman named Jessa Del Diaz and LeBrand Charters. Here how it goes. The Corinthians will know who I am. She looks like the actress Betty Page. I'm better at praying hard. That's why I was selling my portraits and artwork. She told me she was in love with me. Like a Corinthian, she used to date and see. She promised to take me to the Apple Festival across the Milky Way. The Corinthians are all vegans. They don't eat salt or sugar or meat. They come from Star or Enjoy with the arena all aboard. Corinthians are all vegans. They don't eat salt or sugar or meat. They live to be 3,000 years. Can't you see? The Corinthians don't eat salt, sugar, or meat. The Corinthians stay healthy, can't you see? Oh yeah. Oh now. The Corinthians comes to me telepathically. She's an elder master, it can't be my wife. She comes to start or ignore, start or ignore, 411 light years away from planet Earth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Jonah, I promised a fan I would do a song called "The Rent Doesn't Want Me to Look at Porn," and I've been a naughty boy. I've been looking at beautiful women, dreaming about being with them. And Sylvester would say I'm a bad kitty cat. But anyway, but I like to do the song. The Red doesn't want me to look at porn. And here we go. He preached from the Bible, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. And I threw away all my DVDs of expensive porn that's been done inside of this. Well, I'm going to bring out my young, and this my grandmother Schroeder would say. The Schroeders, Druckers, Rexingers, and Harmons were all originally from the Lutheran Church and the Catholic Church in my family that were German. And I'm going to bring out a ship, not a 9. It means no in German. But a So bring out my wonderful Tossa Cup ship. The young black one, my son. Everybody, it's really working me hard on this concert. I did rap music, and now I'm going to sing Dad and Land, which you all requested.
I go out of my way for my son. I recorded what is not right. Son is still where he's not strong. So we can go on to light in the light. Gotta have patience with the children. Gotta have the patience of the show. The love of children, you know. You can't see a
do the complaint of the day, and then we're going to do questions and answers. And then since we're in a religious place, I'm going to do 2 of my original religious songs. Well, the complaint of the day. Jonas drives like Speedy Gonzales in the Roadrunner up the mountains. And I was praying, reading the 91st Psalms. God is our refuge, underneath are the everlasting arms. And God will preserve my going out and coming in, and from this time forth and forevermore.
I drive normally.
Amen.
Okay? No, we didn't finish.
Oh.
The other one.
The compliment.
The compliment. I'm grateful that Joe has been working with me for 5 years. And I'm grateful that he pulled on the side and did his texting in a safe place on the mountains. So praise